because I never played a Xenoblade game up until quite recently. I think I played Xenoblade for the first time during COVID.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, I want to get into this game.
Fucking shit, man.
That's cold.
Jesus. I was like, I want to work. It was during COVID. I'm inside. I want to start some games that I've always wanted to start. So I started playing Xenoblade 1. I think I picked up and dropped that game probably like 4 or 5 times until it finally clicked.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, I just can't really get into this battle system. Not necessarily because it's bad. It's just, I don't know, something about it. There was this like one extra hurdle that I needed to get across for it to be like, oh, okay, I get it.
What was that aha moment for you then?
I think it was when I maybe hit like the second boss where, where you had to start in Xenoblade 1, where you kind of had to start like, not just like mashing actions, but like you also had to like kind of theorize and time stuff.
Yeah.
And like, switch characters around and stuff like that. And that was when I was like, oh, okay, now I kind of get what this system is trying to do. Yeah. Because the first boss, you don't have to do that. You can just fucking mash your way through it because it's just a tutorial boss. But like the second boss was, I was just like, oh, okay, now I actually see the complexities of this system. Yeah. And I know how having to know this more complex system is going to make the further battles more interesting. Yeah. And it was also around the time where the story was actually getting interesting, because Xenoblade 1 takes a while to get started up in the story as well. But yeah, this story. Yeah. But I mean, there's so many games like that. Like Xenoblade 3 as well. Played like the first 5 hours, maybe like 2-3 times. And I was just like, just can't get into it. I don't know what it is. I'm sure if I got past that hurdle, I'd enjoy it. But
yeah, for me with the Final Fantasy VII Remake, what is like stopping me is that it's kind of like a 50-50 between turn-based combats and a real-time battle system, right? Yeah. But instead of like, and I love both turn-based systems and I love real-time combat systems. And what I can't get into is that it tries to do both, but it doesn't satisfy me fully in either aspect. Yeah. When I'm getting into the action side, I hate the fact that I have to pause and it breaks the flow of the action of it. And with like the turn-based battle part, it's like, because I'm also juggling that with the real-time battle system and the blocking and the dodging and stuff like that, it's I can't fully focus on the decision-making process of it as well. So it's kind of like I'm just like you're trying to satisfy both parts of my brain, but it's none of them is being like fully satisfied. Yeah. And I think I would prefer it if it were just fully committed to being either one or the other.
I kind of get that, because the second 7 remake that I played, halfway through I was just kind of getting like bored of the actual combat, so I just changed the game to easy, just because I was like, I'd rather just like actually focus on the story than anything, because I feel that's the main draw for a game like this. Yeah. I mean, not to say that the battle stuff was like necessarily boring or anything, but like in the normal difficulty, like there's also some parts where you kind of have to grind, and I was just like, I don't even like the combat that much to begin with, let alone having to grind with this system as well. I'm just like, nah, I'm treating this more as like a fucking 50-hour movie, than anything. Because like the thing you have to understand as well is that like, you've played the original, you'd know. The original 7 is like what? A 60-hour game, maybe? 50, 60-hour game?
Not even. It's like a 35-hour game.
Yeah, right? The first 40. 2 games already are like probably 30, 40 hours each. So that's how much bloat that they put into this. And a lot of it is also because like, the cutscenes are longer, and
and to be honest, like when you play the original, it's 36 hours, and I think a lot of people always associate JRPGs having a lot of grinding necessary, but at least for like Square, at least maybe the earlier ones they do, but at least 6 through 10, you don't really need to.
No, not really.
I pretty much never had to grind. I would just always follow the story, and unless you're like actually unable to like strategize in a battle, like you should be fine. Yeah. This is like, obviously if you want to fight like the Omega bosses, like the Ultima or whatever, yes, you will need to grind an ungodly amount, but that's like an after story thing that you can do if you really want to, right? Yes. Not something you do before.
Yeah.
So it's the grinding is not really that present, and then if they like actually force you to do it, I'm like, that sounds yeah. But even just seeing this remake 7, 33 hours, Rebirth 40 to 60.
Yep.
What?
Yeah. They added a lot more stuff to this game, and I'm going to assume that Revelation, the last game, is probably going to be the same length as Rebirth. Because, again, we're only like 2/3 of the way through the original story.
Do you just like restart your progress, or does it carry over or something? How does it work?
I'm not too sure, actually. I mean, fuck.
What happened for Remake and Rebirth? Did you just start fresh with a new character, or?
Well, Remake, yeah, you start fresh.
Sorry, Rebirth. Sorry.
For Rebirth,
what are all the levels you got in the previous game and shit?
I think it starts from the beginning,
Oh.
and everything just kind of scales down with it.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't remember that much because when did Rebirth come out? Like fucking 10 years ago? Like a long fucking time ago?
No, Rebirth wasn't 10 years ago.
How long has it been since Rebirth came out?
4 years?
I mean, yeah, that's still a long time ago.
Yeah. Also, there is one.
2024.
There is one.
Only 2 years ago. Oh, no, you know why? It's because it was the same time when I think it was like P3 and those games came out as well. So.
Oh.
There is also one small thing that bothers me about the remake as well, and I wanna put it out there to see if I'm the only person who thinks this way. But I don't know if it's just with the Final Fantasy VII remakes, but my god, with the character animations and the cutscenes and stuff, sometimes they are too anime. I don't know if I'm the only one that.
And this is coming from not only an anime fan, but a JRPG fan.
Yes. Okay. Here's the thing, right? Because it's not going to be a problem with the original, with the original games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But when you have like hyper realistic like 3D renders of the characters, and it's not an anime style, it's like it's more akin to like traditional real life, my brain registers this as more closely resembling real life actors than it does like an anime style, because when you have like anime style, when you actually have an anime aesthetic, you
like a Xenoblade or something, right?
like a Xenoblade or something, you're like, okay, you let it go.
Yeah.
When I see fucking when I see fucking Aerith or Tifa being like, oh, Cloud, oh, it's to me, it just breaks the immersion a little bit, because it's just like that. It's like that uncanny valley.
It's like going on Maid Cafe, right?
Yes. And it's,
oh my god, that's so true.
Do you know what I mean?
Fuck yeah, I know.
It's just. It was just like, why does this bother me? Because like when they are so kind of like maybe their character is like so anime and so like
when it's like Kate Sith, it's like, okay, it makes sense because that's a fucking cat, but I kind of get what you mean
because
with this,
because the only actually Final Fantasy I finished was Final Fantasy 15?
16?
The
newest one?
Yeah, the newest one.
16, yeah.
Yeah. And to me, same aesthetic, but that feels like way more grounded, way more like,
for sure.
Way more gruff, much closer to like a Game of Thrones or something like that. And going from that to Final Fantasy VII, where everyone in this is so incredibly anime-esque to the point where it kind of like takes me out of some. I don't know. I'm saying this because I just want to know, am I the only one? Am I the only anime fan where I'm bothered by this? That even I fucking love anime and the anime tropes.
No, I get what you mean, actually.
Yeah. I think if you compare it to, I think a studio that's doing animation really high, like fidelity animation at least, that's doing it really well. It's probably like Capcom with Resident Evil. Like you look at the animation. Really, really fucking hyper realistic and the newer
grounded,
games. But it looks like really natural, like the way that like the characters move in the space. Like, I don't know how much they must have like a whole fucking Leon Kennedy animation team to make him move fucking hot and handsome. But
didn't they motion capture that?
Yeah, it's like motion capture. I think maybe it is motion. Maybe it's old motion capture.
Yeah.
But like I think. Probably how you would probably want to do it to make it look realistic. I don't know. I mean, probably just different animating styles. True.
Yeah, I think it's a different animating style. I just sometimes there are just moments that take me out of it, because I've registered this as a live action, close to a live action story, and then sometimes one of the characters will just do something that's like so anime, and it works in.
It's mostly Aerith.
Yeah. Did they not do mocap for this at all, or is it? Is it?
I
I'm
want
not
to
sure.
assume they did mocap.
Because if
for
it was
this.
mocap, you'd hope that you'd get more lifelike animation.
No,
sorry.
for
Resident
Final
Evil.
Fantasy VII remake.
Yeah.
I'm just sad that they fucking canceled the 9 remake.
They cancelled the 9
Well,
remake.
that wasn't like confirmed, was it?
I think it's confirmed that they
Really?
canceled
I
the
don't
9
think-
remake.
Yeah,
That's
Square-
what
They
I
used
saw.
extensive motion capture,
Extensive
There you go.
motion capture.
but it doesn't feel like they did.
No, it does, but they are doing motions that you would see like a typical anime character doing.
Maybe the direction is like
Yeah.
act like an
Yeah,
anime
yeah.
character,
Yeah,
and it's like,
exactly,
it's just
exactly.
cringe to do it in real life.
Again, it's like a maid cafe, right? It's like, I know you don't actually talk
I
and sound
remember
like
I
that.
saw someone talk about this, and they were like, "No, it's normal in Japan to do that." And I was like, "The fuck are you talking
In
about?"
what universe?
It's like it is not fucking normal.
And
Yeah.
maybe if you're talking to like a men-hitter girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if this was like a 2D animation style, there are plenty of games and JRPGs where I think it works like perfectly well. Like Persona series, for example,
Yeah.
where I'm like, that to me, my brain registers that as an anime.
Yeah.
And when characters in that act like anime characters, there's nothing weird
Makes
about
sense.
it. Yeah, this one just hit that uncanny valley for me sometimes, and I'm just like, yeah.
Shit, I'm not going to be able to unsee that now. Because I'm probably going to play the last game as well, because I'm already
Yeah. I mean,
you
fucking
have
2
to.
games through
Yeah,
it. I
the
might as well
2D.
see it to the end, but
Yeah.
fuck. Next time I see Aerith on screen, I'm just going to remember that, and I'm just going to be like, bitch, calm down.
Bitch, you're a character, not a cosplayer
Yeah.
here. Yeah,
Oh, actually, I don't even think she's going to be in the 3rd game, because she's already dead, so.
damn, Joey.
Spoilers, by the way, for a 30-year-old game.
Damn,
Yeah.
it's like me spawning One Piece the corner.
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually spoilers. I don't know. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
think much about it. Again, I like turn-based a lot. I don't really.
What amazing
Damn,
character development.
how times have changed.
I know.
How times
Like
have changed,
there's
man.
not, and I also, if anything, I mean, I like what Expedition 33 did with turn-based. I like Chrono Trigger's turn-based.
Mm-hmm.
I love 6's active. I like active battle turn-based too a lot. I
Yeah,
like
6 perfected that shit, man.
I love when they force you to be quick with your decisions.
Yeah.
It adds a lot of stakes to it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, the enemy is actually fast. I can't just take my time.
Yeah.
That's always very fun.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of ways of doing it. And to me, the kind of DMC 5 fighting system doesn't really appeal to me that much.
The hack and slash.
Yeah.
Is it hack and slash?
I guess it
guess,
would be hack and
kinda.
slash.
Yeah.
It's kind of like half hack and slash, half fighting game inputs.
Yeah, yeah.
I hate
Yeah.
fighting game inputs with a
What do you
burning
mean?
passion. Like I hate having to do
button
like,
combos and shit.
massive button combos.
Yeah, me too.
For me, that is not fun to memorize.
I got back into Guilty Gear Strive.
I know, yeah, you're
for
saying.
a
Oh,
stint.
shit.
Yeah, and I also I got to I hit my wall, and my wall was like plat. And I hit my wall basically of how far I can get without having to learn combos, and just hitting pure fundamentals. Because
Yeah.
goddamn, I would say learning, like getting good at fighting games is honestly has a lot of similarities to learning musical instruments, actually. Because with musical instruments, you just got to get to that point where you want to play your favorite songs, but you just got to start practicing scales.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you gotta nail the fundamentals.
yeah, you got to nail the fundamentals, and you just got to get the scales right.
And let me tell you, ain't nothing more boring than playing scales for 30 minutes.
Yes,
That shit's yawn-inducing.
yeah.
But you gotta do it.
And for me, my wall with fighting games was, okay, I've practiced my fundamentals and, just trying to read the opponent and getting good. But everyone's just like out damaging me and out comboing me.
Yeah.
And now I just got to sit.
It's like,
sit and
oh,
practice.
you misinputted 2
Yeah.
frames late. You're just dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. My muscle memory is just not good enough.
And, with games like when I played, I imagine like 16 and stuff, like you probably never need to really learn the crazy combos because
Yeah.
normally the basic ones are sufficient enough
Yeah.
to get you through the game.
See, what I learned
I
about...
don't know, was it? I mean,
Yeah.
I assume the basic combos are normally enough.
Yeah, I'd say so.
If there is a crazy combo that is actually difficult, there's normally never a need in story games to actually have to learn it.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah,
Unless
most of
you're
the time you're just like, oh, summon Bahamut, you're fine.
Yeah.
well, it's funny because in fighting games, when you get to a certain point, you realize that fighting games is actually just a turn-based game. That is,
Except each turn is like 2 frames long.
Well, there's just so much theory in fighting games, and like spacing is such a massive part of it.
Yeah, and I mean, the theory in fighting games is you have the neutral game, which is like the footsies, right? And that is the real fighting game right there, right? Because the whole concept is to get that first hit in, right? And then once you get that first hit in, it's a turn-based game. You can put down the fucking controller and be like, okay, I'm going to take this much damage. And then what happens? And then when the combo finishes, what happens afterwards? Where you go back into like the neutral game, right? And then you have to, and then maybe the opponent used some resources to get an advantage to get that first hit, and now you have an advantage to get that hit back, and then it is your turn to start fighting and start trying to hit as well. And it's just a very, very fast turn-based game.
Yeah.
The point is, when it's your turn, you need to optimize how much damage you can do, right? Because otherwise, it will go back to his turn, and he's gonna just out damage you.
Yeah.
So it's super, super interesting, and
I'm just not dedicated enough for
it
games like that.
is something that requires dedication.
Yeah. It's like you're either a fighting game guy, or you're everything but a fighting game
See,
guy.
one thing I can respect about fighting gamers is that they just have like, they're at the same time the most chillest people and the most aggressive, the most sweaty people at the same time.
Yeah, aggressive.
You know,
there's that moment where like the moment they like grab the joystick or they grab the controller, they just like zone in and they just lock the fuck in. They're like, don't talk to me. I'm about to kick ass.
But there is so much about like having like the right mentality and the philosophy of fighting games when approaching fighting games, and that part I can respect.
Yeah, totally.
It's all about learning. It's not always about winning. It's all about self-improvement.
Yeah. Just can't be me.
Yeah. I'd much rather people get into fighting games than people get into fucking Bitcoin. People.
I mean, that's neither here nor there. Come on, like
when you talk about self-improvement,
that's apples and oranges.
When we talk about especially like male self-improvement culture, there's 2 paths you can take. You
can either be a hustle bro or you can be an FGC player.
Right.
Please be the FGC player.
Please be the FGC bro.
That's so funny.